Well, today, today is Tricep Day. I should done it yesterday, but uh, now it's winter and here it gets cold. I mean, I'm sure that you that live in the United Kingdom or in most of places of the United States where there is real winter, the temperature here will be nothing for you, but for me it's really like it's a bummer trying to train with that cold, sweating a lot and being cold and everything. So as much as possible, I'm going to train on in the morning. Now is 1:15, and I was putting the setup here. Today is Saturday, and I was thinking tomorrow I'm going to fix this here that I broke a couple. I think it was last month where I put one of these bars on the here like this, and I didn't tell, but I put it just too much on the left, and that hit the floor. And at the beginning, it didn't look like it was broken because all these pieces. Wait, all these pieces are, you see here, like it's barely noticeable, but if you start to pull this out, it will break slowly and slowly. So I want to put some kind of, well, not some kind, I'm going to put this stuff in there, the seam sealer, but for tile. And also I find a couple more spots where I will need that, like all of this here, there. And I also would like to fix all of this. I mean, clean a little bit of this. I need to put one of these rocks here that it was previously here, but I think it fell off, or I think maybe it's this one, because here you have a trace of cement, and that rock I think belongs here, because if I remove this piece of brick here, all of this starts to fall and start accumulating there, and it's a pain. Also, there are a couple spots like this one or this one where I would like to put a couple of stones there to empty a little bit this area. I would like to fix all of this mess. I mean, basically I want to put all the disc here well organized and everything. Back there I should fix a little bit just to be more presentable for the video, because right now it's not messing with anything at all, but I would like to be more presentable. And also I would like to paint all the walls here. This I'm not going to fix this because this is humidity from this wood. My father wants to remove all this wood and put this tile, because what happens is that with the humidity gets fit inside of the wood, and it collects all the humidity, and that happens. And with the walls I want to paint them, all of this I would like to repaint them. The last time that I painted was with rest of paint. I don't know if you remember that I had to mix it with water, and it looked good enough. For example, from here right now, yeah, you can see that this part here is not the same as this part here, but that's the paint is there, it sticks and it worked, but right here it didn't. and it's real paint, not just the leftovers mixed with regular water, tap water. And I would like to clean this up because it looks really bad. Clean this a little bit, small fixes. I would like to put the big stone like goes here in the corner, but I think I have to remove all of this to make space for the new cement, and that will be it. And in the last video, one guy told me that these were fake, and they are not fake, they are real. I don't know. Also, this Drago, we have to peel off like 5 layers of what's the name of these things? I don't know. I get really annoyed when this happened to me. It happens in English, in Spanish, in German, in Italian. No matter which language I'm talking about, I already forgot what I want to say. These things, the leaves. You see here, I try pulling them off, and they just, you do, boop, and they came off, and they shouldn't came off that easy. And here, as you can see, all the tips are getting dry. And we have to peel off this layer, until we only find these tips that are good tips. So there are 5 layers that we have to peel off. And that will be it for the garden. I don't know if I'm going to film the Drago there, but probably. So yeah, let's start doing this. And also I'm doing bicycle at the end, just to figure out what I want to say for today, or my reflections on the exercise, on life and everything. There in the bicycle I'm going to have the whole routine for thinking, and then in the bicycle I have half an hour to express it. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Well, there I just finished Triceps day. Today I did one exercise less because I'm really scared of my elbow not being fully healed. This part of here, I feel like there's a tendon here that is really painful to train if it's not fully healed. Today I didn't feel it, but there is a limited amount of tricep exercise that you can do to not be redundant, because it doesn't matter how many types of exercise that you do, that if you train the same muscle again and again, it's going to be the same for the muscle. The muscle doesn't know if you are stand up and doing the dumbbell behind your head, or with a straight bar doing this, or if you are on the bench. So all of that can be redundant. So that's why the idea is to do the two types of grips, this one and this one. And this one is what causes me the pain here, and it's the style that I'm not going to do at least until December, to see if the tendon is healing, or I should go to the clinic. And so that is a bit redundant doing 4 exercises for the same muscle doing the same style. So I did 3. The 2 first is to train the muscle on purpose, and the last one is as a finisher. So I didn't care that it's a little bit more the same, because it's the finisher, it's just to end with a good taste. And yes, it works. Maybe by doing just 3 exercises I can heal better, I can grow more, I don't know. And before I was talking about how when the sun starts to hide behind the mountains and it's getting darker and darker, it gets really cold here. Not as cold as again in the UK or United States, on the, you know what I mean. But for me, that I'm used to 20 degrees, 20, 30, 38 Celsius, trying to train at from let's say 16 to 18 degrees is really a bummer. The laziness gets me so hard, and I don't want to train, and that's a vicious cycle where it's getting darker and colder, and the laziness grows stronger and stronger in me. And that's why now that I don't have to work, I'm going to try to battle that on the morning. So one thing less there. Another thing is that yesterday and the day before I've been playing again Fallout 4, modding the hell out of it. And the best thing, well, the best for me in my case, the most engaging thing, the most the biggest hook for me is not the mod itself, but fixing the mod that doesn't work. You know, when you put usually the weapons you added, they work straight away. They are more like the textures, the overhauls that cause problems, and for me it's really addicting to trying to find which of the texture pack is giving trouble. And I've been thinking all of this yesterday night when I was playing after a huge battle there on the Commonwealth, that I thought, wow, all of this really paid itself, all the hours that I was there trying to fix. And then once again I was picking up things from the corpses of the super mutants and assaultrons and wild goats. When one of these, I think it was a super mutant, that the skin was like two skins on the same place. You know, there were some parts on super high resolution and other parts on really low. So there I quick save, and I spent like I think it was 2 hours looking textures. I'm fixing other things, but fixing this, fixing that, fixing this, fixing that. For me, in my case, that is really addicting. With the game, I enjoy it at the same. Maybe for you, it's the same case. And it's a bit boomer, because Then when I'm playing, it's like it's not as difficult as finding the problems on the game. It's not the same level of challenge, but it's fun. And that's my situation. Also, I developed a small headache because yesterday at night I stayed too long. I should go to sleep at 12 at maximum, and I stayed until 3 or 4 in the morning. A stupid thing to do, because I noticed it today that I'm super lazy. I don't want to do anything. I have a lot of things to do and I don't want to do nothing of them. So I did it. I trained anyway, and then the bicycle anyway, because I prefer doing it at a lower pace, at a lower intensity than not doing it. Because if you are like me, well, if, you want to change, the biggest thing is going to bed at night and thinking that you didn't do what you have to do. For example, this case is not really applicable to the routine and your free days that are exclusively for rest. For example, I rest yesterday on Friday instead of today, to have a lot of time to clean the house, to make all those fixes that I wanted to do. So tomorrow I have to work. I will do forearms and shoulders, or maybe later I will do forearms also, because it's 3. Maybe I will do it today, later, or tomorrow, before fixing or cleaning anything. And then in the afternoon I will do shoulders before it gets darker, hopefully. But don't skip the days. If you can move the days, if you are not training with a partner where you have both follow the same days, instead of skipping the day, just move it forward, rest that day, and then the next day do it. That will be easier. Also, I put the two sides of the cover here, so it shouldn't be that much noise. And well, there is 10 minutes. I'm at 126 calories, 1 minute 50 seconds. So I'm 30 calories above where it should be. Today I don't think I'm going to reach 400 calories. Maybe, but I don't think so. I'm feeling it. And this is again, if you don't sleep good, you are not going to perform well at all. Because I'm feeling now tired, even though my body is going to the pace and doing everything, but my mind just want to take the shower, hit the bed, and end the day. And it's just 3. Also, one thing, be careful with the water. You don't want to drink cold water. It should be room temperature, because it's, at least for me, it's really uncomfortable drinking cold water, because the rest of your body is really hot, and you will feel it on your stomach. That is something really heavy. Even though you just take one big gulp, you will feel it like you have a stone on your belly, and it's really uncomfortable. It's not painful or anything. It's just very uncomfortable. So again, this phone, and I have to check it now. At 5 minutes mark, at the beginning when I was filming there, that cut that you saw, the camera just got froze. So I'm going to check it now to see if there is still filming, and it is. But I'm at, I don't know, I'm at 40 minutes 30 seconds mark, so hopefully it doesn't get froze. I don't want to repeat all of this because I'm not going to remember there on the voice and the off voices. No, in the voice off. I don't remember how is the name of that. And one other thing that I want to talk about is this tiny phone, the regular iPhone 13 is, man, I'm using it like this without the case because I'm not taking it out of the house, out of this room, really. It's super comfortable. I really understand why all of these YouTubers that review this technology, YouTubers really love the 13 mini. This is not the mini, but I'm using the 16 Pro Max that is really big, and also I'm using an really overkill. Well, I'm going to film it. I'm using a really overkill ruggedized case that is really not necessary for what I'm doing right now. You know, if I have to go out to some shooting, they're filming the behind the scenes on set, I will take it. But even, well, depending where we go, will be really what you want. You don't want dropping this phone. But for what I've been doing until now, I think a regular case will be more than enough. I want to look at a case that have this camera slider that you can cover the objectives here, because in the 13 Pro Max I got small dents on the sapphire glass. I mean, in a 3 years period, so okay. And also the phone, I think, detected those scratches, and it deleted in the post processing of some clips on some photos, because by using the phone regularly, in some really clear shots you wouldn't tell, but in those darker, like this room environment where it's not dark or anything, but the light is not perfect, you really could see it does not like super obvious. If I didn't tell you that those were there, probably you wouldn't notice. But so yeah, if you think that the biggest phone is necessary, it's not. This year was proven that the regular 16 or the 16 Plus more than enough for the regular needs. I mean, I only have here the YouTube Studio, Instagram, YouTube and nothing else. And I don't need anything here. Obviously it's not as comfortable as using a 6.9 inch screen to see Instagram posts and stuff like that, but if you do a quick scroll to check on the story of your friends and everything, will be more than enough. You don't need. I'm not going to be hours and hours looking at that screen. I just quick check, a quick read, and that will be enough. Really happy with the phone. You know, having it here on the hand feels really nice. The small form factor, really nice, because in this sports, in any kind of sporty pants, they always put the ridiculous pocket where even this phone got like this, with more than half of the phone out. I mean, if I do this, well, no, in this one it doesn't happen, but in that long pants that is on my bed, the phone gets like something like this. Is ridiculous. I don't know if you are seeing it, but more of the phone gets out of the pocket. Really uncomfortable. And we are approaching the 19 minutes mark. 235 calories today. Maybe we do 350. Again, remember to sleep. Sleep is really key. You know, diet and sleep, having a good rest is really what you want to grow muscle. If you only want to lose weight as fast as possible, obviously I would recommend you to do maybe 10 more minutes on the static bicycle, 40 minutes, and lifting weights. Maybe a little bit less of weight, and doing this series just a touch faster, or double the slower, doing it a lot slower with a little bit less weight. That will do the trick also. So I don't know what else to say. I think I said everything. Well, again, if you not again, one quick thing: if you are looking to buy any kind of equipment of illumination like this, I really just recommend you to start on the cheaper side. I mean, all of these newer. Here you can see the brand newer. All that, this is small lights. I bought them on the Amazon deals on July. I think they cost me 24 each one. I have 4, so they cost me 80 euros for lights. And a lot of the times my skin got on screen, my skin got burned, and that means that the quality of the image is unrecoverable. You know, you can't de-illuminate that area, and it's going to be permanently damaged on screen. So always it's better to go in on the darker side of the illumination. I mean, it's better be under being poorly illuminated than be overexposed and burning all the very white areas that are going to be unrecoverable. And I was thinking of buying, the big equipment that we have there on the TV studio, but for what I'm doing, I don't have a studio, so putting that, and if it took me 10 minutes to put all the setup out there. Yeah, there's 10 minutes everything, and going slow, but 10 minutes. Putting those big lights that are panels like this big, RGB, everything like these ones, but they have more power. But I don't need more power because the distance between me and the light is 1.5 meters. It doesn't usually shouldn't be that close like this one here, but this one is at 50%, so it's not going to do any harm. It shouldn't do any harm, and I will waste 320 euros on two RGB panels when these one are working perfectly. And things that happen with the mic that I have it down there, the microphone, that the iPhone microphone is overall better, but it captures everything. With the mic that I was using, it will only capture my voice and everything behind me, but when I could put a tennis, my father could see his paddle match on the TV with the volume turned up, not really up, but like regular people, and the phone being less than 2 meters apart of the TV, and the mic wouldn't capture that game. Will only capture my voice, and you will hear all of that really far away. With the iPhone, that doesn't happen. With the files on iMovie, maybe on Final Cut Pro, it will do it. But now it's 25 minutes, 315 calories, so I think I'm going to do it until 350. This is everything that I have to say. If you have an iPhone 13 and you are thinking on going for the newer phone, buy the regular 16. I don't think you are going to need more. If you have a 13 Pro Max, don't buy the new one. The new 16 Pro Max is not worth it at all. Keep the 13 until the 17 or even the 18. No, but the battery, go to a store that replaces the battery. It's going to be so much cheaper than buying a new whole phone. Even though it costs you $300 pounds, euros. The newer Pro phone doesn't worth it at all. If you are using for pro things, if you just want to flex, yeah, to buy it. But if you are using it for pro things, don't buy it. They are so buggy. Hopefully the damn phone is still recording. I'm going to check it because I don't feel it. Yeah. Luckily it's still recording because I don't feel safe with the phone. I don't feel the same security with the phone as I did with my 13 Pro Max. But anyways, it's already done. And yeah, we are 27 minutes mark. I think I'm going to end it here. Yeah, stay strong, keep working on your discipline is what is going to get you out of the trouble. The discipline, the hype is only for 1 or 2 days. It's not what you want. You want discipline, you want commitment to yourself, to your body, to everything that you say. So I will see you tomorrow with forearms.